The sun rises over the mighty Nile, casting long shadows over a civilization that would become legendary, ancient Egypt. Agriculture thrives on the river's fertile banks, and pharaohs rule, establishing the first great economy of the world. But there are no coins, no banks in the way we know them. This is an economy built on barley, wheat, and labor. Goods and services are exchanged, not bought. It's an economy driven by barter, a tangible and straightforward system. Now, fast forward some 5,000 years to our world of digital transactions, blockchain, and hedge funds. Money has become an abstract concept, a number in a bank account, a card swipe, or a click of a mouse. We've come a long way from trading bushels of barley. Or have we? Let's delve into the world of modern finance. It's a world where hedge funds, designed to protect us from risk, actually create it. Where securitization, which sounds secure, can lead to disaster. Where austerity isn't as austere as it sounds. It's a world where words have been reversified, where meanings are not what they seem. Just as the ancient Egyptians had their priests, we have our own priesthood that speaks a different language, the language of finance. But unlike the priests of Egypt, who accurately predicted the rise and fall of the Nile, our financial priests often failed to predict the economic floods and droughts of our times. Yet, there's a twist. In ancient Egypt, the commoners relied on the priests to interpret the god's will and the Nile's ebb and flow. Today, we are encouraged to understand the language of finance, to measure the level of our financial Nile ourselves. But is this even possible when the river is murky with secret trading pools, questionable banking practices, and financial instruments so complex they baffle even the experts? However, it's not all doom and gloom. Just as the Nile nourished Egypt, our financial system, despite its flaws, fuels our economy's growth. It funds our businesses, secures our futures, and enables our daily transactions. But when finance becomes an end rather than a means, we risk capsizing the boat. And just as the Nile could flood and wreak havoc, an unchecked financial system can lead to disaster. So, here we are, navigating the complex currents of our financial Nile. Yes, we've come a long way from the simple barter system of ancient Egypt. But perhaps we could learn a thing or two from their straightforward approach. In the end, whether we're trading grain or swapping digital currencies, we're all just trying to keep our boats afloat on this vast economic river. So, grab your oars and let's set sail.